Right, it's Tuesday the 21st of May 2019 and I'm back at Coleshill in the Chilterns to do a walk along the Chiltern Way long distance footpath. I've just come by cab here from Amersham Station and it's a beautiful day, so let's hope the walk goes well. And here's a view of the pond at Coleshill. We saw this at the end of the last walk along the Chiltern Way a couple of weeks ago. And there's a view of All Saints Church, Coleshill. And Chiltern Way leaves Coleshill along this path beside the church. After crossing a road we take another path ahead, and here's confirmation we're on Chiltern Way, and there is the path continuing. A few yards on from the last clip, great view opens up to the right. The path is now grassy. String of footpath signs, we take the path ahead. As you can see, we're also on the Chiltern Heritage Trail here as well as Chiltern Way, and there is the path. We're just about to go through a gate onto this path. Through a gate, and we bear half left along this clear path. It really is a beautiful day today. Decent views all round. The path leads into the shady West Wood. Great Chiltern woodland. Path is very wide through here. At the end of the wood there's one of the new style Chiltern Way waymarks. And there's the path emerging from the wood. Path now follows this hedge on the left. Area that's great if you like pylons. Nice view looking towards the village of Winchmore Hill, to which we're headed. And there's the path continuing beside a hedge. The path emerges at the Methodist Church at Winchmore Hill. On the village green there's an information board about Winchmore Hill. Here is a view of the village green. Across the green, through a kissing gate, Chiltern Way leaves Winchmore Hill along this fenced track. We now come to this pond called Loudwater, which is passed on the right, and there's actually an information board about it. And we cross this small road and continue along the path straight ahead. After crossing the road, going through a gate, we don't take the path ahead up there, but instead Chiltern Way takes this left-hand fork down here through a strip of woodland. The path goes through some lovely woodland. Chiltern Way arrow marked on that tree. Chiltern Way comes to this small lane and bears left along it. So this is another walk along the Chiltern Way long distance footpath. I hope you're enjoying the walks I'm doing along the Chiltern Way. It goes through some really impressive scenery. Unfortunately it's not as peaceful as you might think. There's a lot of air traffic noise and road noise, but still, it's still a great walk. And thank you for watching. Chiltern Way bears left off the lane along this path through Branches Wood. The path emerges from Branches Wood and the way is to turn left. And then bear right down there, and great views. This is one of the best views of the day so far. And there's the path continuing beside these trees. Next we cross this road in Penn Bottom and take the path opposite. I think it looks like a stile. Path leads to this road which I've just crossed, and Chiltern Way continues up here. By the way, in the last clip it wasn't a stile, it was a kissing gate that led onto the path. We're now passing the Sarsen stones of Church and Knoll. And Chiltern Way continues up there. This great path continues between fields. It's a bit sunken. At this point where the wide path turns to the right, Chiltern Way continues ahead along this narrower path. Great views ahead along this narrower path. Further on, Chiltern Way goes into Twitchel's Wood. Chiltern Way emerges from Twitchel's Wood and now turns left along here. Now at the B474 in Penn Village, and we turn left along this road. There's a view of Holy Trinity Church, Penn. Chiltern Way leaves Penn along this narrow path. By the way, the church in Penn is not actually on the Chiltern Way, I just diverted there to have a look. At a gap in the hedge at a gate, there's an astonishing view over to the left. At this junction, Chiltern Way takes the right hand path. After a short distance, Chiltern Way turns left through this gate. As you can see from the signs, we take a very sharp left down here at this point. Later, Chiltern Way follows this path between fences across fields. Good view ahead and to the left, and there's the path continuing, now following the edge of a wood. Chiltern Way now enters this wood across this stile. Inside the wood there's this dramatic hollow, quite difficult to film the magnitude of it. And there's the Chiltern Way path through the wood. After a short walk through scrubland, Chiltern Way enters another wood. This one is called Coppice Hoop. Now on the path following the edge of Coppice Hoop. We come to a fork and take the right hand path. Right, as you can see, we're now at the junction of the Chiltern Way, the original Chiltern Way, and the new Berkshire Loop. Now the Berkshire Loop goes over that stile down there, and the original Chiltern Way goes up there. And on this walk I'm following the original Chiltern Way. Fantastic view over to the left, and the path, the wide path, now goes down to the wood ahead called Sniggs Wood. Now in Sniggs Wood, climbing along this sunken track. We're now walking along the edge of a golf course, which is never good news on a walk. Great view ahead. Chiltern Way now goes down here. We're back on the golf course now, heading towards that tarmac path. At least there's some good views. Now on this tarmac path which runs beside the golf course road. The walk now goes beneath the Chiltern Railways line to Birmingham via High Wycombe. Now at the A40 at Loudwater, where I'm ending today's walk along the Chiltern Way. I'm going to try and find a bus now. Now at the bus stop, and that's the end of today's walk along the Chiltern Way.